Hi, I'm David Council from Inferno Marketing and Design, and this is another Insider Marketing Secret. Today we're going to have a look at getting the design right on your website. This is one of the topics that I would answer questions on at least 10 times a day, and it is really important to every business. Your website needs to be the front door to your business. There are two front doors to every business. There's the street one at your actual business, and then there's the online one at your actual website. And if you haven't got it right, it can be hurting your business. So let's have a run through a list of things that you need to consider to get your website design right. The first thing to consider is when someone lands on your website, can they instantly identify that it's your website? Is it clear that they've arrived at the right place? You'd be surprised how many people actually mess this up and make it difficult for people to know that they've found the spot that they're looking for. Images on your website, crucially important. Make sure that they are crisp and clear and that you don't put blurry images or pixelated images onto your website. It cheapens your website and it will make people bounce away. After all, who wants to deal with a business that can't even take enough pride to get the images right on their website? And something else, don't use lots and lots of stock images. That also puts people off. How many times have we all seen the image of the goldfish jumping out of one bowl and into another? It's been done to death. Don't use it. Keep the design of your site nice and clear and clean. And by that, I don't mean try and pack everything that you've got into one page. If it's messy, then people's eyes hit it and it just bounces off. They can't find what it is that they're looking for, and therefore they will look somewhere else. Keep your colors and your fonts consistent across the website. If you've got corporate colors, that's great. You'll know which colors to use. But if your business doesn't have corporate colors, then now's the time to select them and use them over and over again. Don't keep chopping and changing colors between pages. This is not some sort of binder where you have tabs running down the side that are all different colors. Colors must be consistent and easy to follow. Otherwise you start messing with people's minds. And the same is true for fonts. Don't use hundreds of different fonts. Pick one and use it. Minimize distractions as well on your web page. And by that I mean, don't put lots of animations onto your web page or lots of images that are taking people's eye away from what it is that you want them to read. After all, you're trying to give them some information. So let them watch a video or let them read the text or let them listen to the audio. One thing is what you want them to do, not 20 things. The more things you give them, the more confused people will become and the less likely they will purchase what you want them to purchase. Make sure your website meets industry best practice. Now by that, I mean satisfies the things that the website has to do so that it will rank properly. As you're no doubt aware, on the 21st of April, Google made a significant change to their website, which meant that a lot of websites got ranked down. People will still be feeling the pain of that as we speak right now. So you need to make sure that your website is doing what it's supposed to do and serving both you and Google and your customers so that you get the best ranking result. Navigation. Now, this is something that a lot of people mess up. Navigation is the menu bar that runs across the top, down the side, at the bottom of your web page. And if you mess it up, people will get lost. It's not meant to be a rabbit warren. It should be an easy step-by-step process for people to navigate your website. If you're making it difficult for them, once again, they are going to disappear off your website. Think about the amount of times that you've opened up a menu and it's led to another menu, and then it's led to another menu, and then it's led to another menu. Man, I haven't got time for that, and neither of your customers, so don't do it. I should also mention that the links on the web page need to describe where you're sending people to. So if you've got a car website and you're sending them to a page that is for the Ford Focus, that's what the link should say. Don't say small car. Make your phone number easy to find. I prefer phone numbers that are in the top right-hand corner of the web page. Easy to find. After all, a large majority of people who are coming to your website are doing it for exactly that reason. They want to know your phone number, they want to know where you are, so make it easy for them to get that number. And make it so that they can click on the phone number if they're on a mobile device and go straight through in a call. It seems logical, doesn't it? And yet, so many people don't do it. Make sure the call to actions on your website are obvious. If you want someone to do something, then make sure it's obvious what it is that you want them to do. After all, your web page isn't about making your customers guess. If you want someone to click here, then make sure it's easy that they understand that it's click here, subscribe here, push this button, do this, scroll here. If they don't know, they might not do it, and you'll have lost the opportunity. After all, it's taken effort to get them to go to your website. Don't let them slip away because you haven't done your design work properly. And one final tip, don't use screen grabs. I've seen this so much lately where people have taken a screen grab and then used it as a button on their website. That's a mistake. Don't do that. With the Google update that I mentioned on the 21st of April, there are a lot of things to do with font and paragraph sizes. If your paragraph's too wide and it goes off the edge of a mobile screen, Google is going to rank you down. If your font isn't big enough so that it can be read easily on a mobile screen, Google is going to rank you down. So make sure you know what font size and how wide that paragraph should be so that you get good mobile browsing on your website. The time is coming where we won't be designing websites for computer screens on desktops. It'll all be about designing for mobile devices. All right, so that's a long lot of information. The insider tips on getting the design right on your website. If you need help with a website, then please give me a call, send me an email, and I'll give you a call. We love to talk to people about advertising and marketing and websites here at Inferno Marketing and Design. I look forward to talking to you with another insider marketing secret in the very near future.